Hey everybody, good evening and welcome to my kitchen. This is Chrissy, your Epicure consultant. Welcome. I am going to run through really fast because you may have seen another video that I go through all about Epicure and how healthy it is, that it's 100% gluten-free and all that. So I won't even bore you with those details. I'm going to show you the fastest, easiest, healthiest dish that I make, and it's such a no-brainer, and it's whenever I don't know what to make for dinner or lunch, for that matter, I just go to this, and it's super healthy and super easy and super tasty and so flexible. You can use whatever you have in the house. Don't you want to know what this is? All right, so what I am making right now, so I'll just tell you what it is. So you know where we're headed. It's a chicken fajita bowl. That's the specific one I'm making today, but you will see how very easily you can take whatever Epicure seasonings you have, whatever ingredients you have in your pantry or your fridge, and put them together and make a delicious lunch or dinner, and something you could even take to work with you if you need to, like I said, for lunch. So I'm just going to get right to it, but I'm going to start with dessert. Like I said, I'm not going to go into a bunch of detail about Epicure, because if you're seeing this video, you probably know a little bit about it already. And if you don't, send me a message and I'll take care of you, okay? All right, first we've got our chocolate pudding. I have it right here. Oops, I tore it down from the bottom. This is a customer favorite. Again, it will set in almond milk or any other milk you want, so it's great for anybody who's lactose intolerant. This is one of our prep bowls. They come in a set of 4, just to remind you. And I'm actually going to just put this. It's one of the customer favorites. I'm just going to sprinkle it. I'm using half a packet, so it's 1 cup of milk to the half packet. Just going to quickly, using one of our very handy-dandy whisks. I love these whisks. Remember, you guys, this chocolate pudding per half cup serving only has 8 grams of sugar. They're your boxed pudding mixes. First of all, you can't make them set in anything but cow's milk, which is not fair to the lactose intolerant people or dairy sensitive people. And secondly, the boxed mixes at the store have 18 grams of sugar per serving. Again, Epicure is only 8. So that is a big difference. And I'm just going to whisk it up, and it will set in about 10 or 15 minutes. I don't know. All I know is that by the time I'm done making dinner, it is set, and I will show you how I'm going to plate this up. Very special, and it's a great dessert for like a 100-calorie snack. So, all right, so that's all whipped up. I'm going to go ahead and put this in the fridge, and I'll be right back. Okay, so dessert done. That was like 5 minutes, you guys, right? Exactly. Okay, so next thing we're going to do is our chicken fajitas. I'm going to make the chicken fajita part in our multi-purpose steamer. Once again, 100% silicone. Comes with a handy-dandy tray that you can use to cook bacon, or when you make rice in the steamer, it comes out perfect. If you just use the tray over the top, put seasonings in it, it comes out perfect. In my microwave in 14 minutes. So, I'm going to take off the lid here. What I have inside is a pound of chicken, just strips, and some red pepper. You can put whatever protein you want in there. You can put whatever veggies you want in there. You want to sneak some zucchini in there so the kids or your husband doesn't know? Perfect. Just, you can sneak all kinds of vegetables in there. If you want to put shrimp in there, if you want to put tofu in there, you want to put ground pork, doesn't matter. Whatever protein you like. So I'm going to take our fajita seasoning and my 4-in-1 spice spoon. There's 4 measurements on here. It fits in our jars just so. I'm going to put a tablespoon in there, and then I'm going to mix it up. I'm going to use this one, right? That's what I had set aside to make sure we don't use the wrong spoons for the raw chicken. Okay, I'm just mixing this up. Now, Epicure is very low sodium, as I said, so I'm going to make sure I put some salt in here. What you'll notice I'm not putting in here is any oil or any water. This is going to steam, and the water will naturally come out of the chicken and out of the peppers. So, and the silicone is 100% non-stick. So, you will be good with this. I love cooking lasagna in the steamer. No melted cheese to scrape off because it's completely non-stick. I love cooking a whole chicken in 20 to 25 minutes. It is perfect. So, I'm going to go ahead, I'm going to put this in the microwave for about, I'm going to put it in there for about 4 minutes, and then, well, maybe let's say 5 minutes, and then stir it up, and then I'll finish it off. So, set the tray there. So, while the chicken is cooking, we're going to make some fresh guacamole. Here we go. Right here, there's some 2 avocados in there, and I'm going to put in another customer favorite, the guacamole mix. I never buy guacamole anymore, you guys, because I don't need to. I'm going to put about a tablespoon in here. There we go. And I'm going to get our handy-dandy 2-in-1 citrus press. I'm going to go to the lemon side. I'm going to put lemon in my guacamole today. And I'm just going to go ahead and cut the lemon in half. Put it in the right way because the holes are on this side. And go ahead and squeeze some lemon juice on that. Then I'm going to take our meat separator, which is good for separating meat. Like if I had ground meat, I could use that when it comes out of the microwave, mash it up a little bit and separate it. But it works just as well. I'm going to put a little dash of salt. The guacamole to me doesn't need as much salt as everything else. I'm just going to mash that up really fast. I don't buy guacamole anymore. Actually, I find the ones at the store that have, to me, a cloying taste. I don't like them anymore. Same thing with, you're going to see in a second, we're going to make some fresh salsa. Special one that I made just for our bowl tonight. Here we go. All right. There we go. Alrighty then. Okay, all done. So, very fresh guacamole in the exact amount that I want to make for today. That's done in 2 minutes as well. Alright, so now we're going to switch over here. And this is our 4-cup prep bowl. Ta-da! And it's got a nice handy-dandy silicone lid. These don't crack or break. They're very handy. And what I've got in here is a largish tomato, a half of a small onion, yellow onion, half a cup of corn nibs, and a half a cup of black beans. I could have easily gone the sweet way and done mango or pineapple or peaches or strawberries, but I decided to go with what's the word I'm looking for? Oh shoot! Can somebody save me? Sweet, savory. Sorry. So what's gonna go in here? Well, I'm gonna finish squeezing this. Well, you know what I'm gonna do? Yeah, I'm gonna finish squeezing this lemon. I didn't use all of it in the guacamole. Take the other half. The rest of it. There we go. This thing is very handy, and everybody loves it for cocktails, just so you know. It's a great hostess gift, too, if you get invited somewhere. It's a handy-dandy gadget. Okay, so I'm going to grab our Poco Picante salsa mix. Ugh, just dropped the towel. All right. Poco Picante here, and I'm going to put in... It's pretty spicy, so I'm going to put like 2 teaspoons in. And we're using, remember, I use a tablespoon here and the teaspoon here. So this is the salsa. I'm making salsa. 1 teaspoon. 2 teaspoons. Okay. Now I'm going to mix this up. What I do with my salsa spoon. Here we go. And just toss. So there you go. So we made chocolate pudding. That's in the fridge. We did our chicken fajita strips and pepper strips in the microwave with the fajita seasoning. That's still cooking. It's got about a minute left before I mix it up a little bit. You don't want any raw chicken in there. Then in 2 minutes we made fresh guacamole with just some lemon juice and the guacamole mix. Set that aside. And we just made salsa here whatever tomatoes, like I said, I've got tomatoes, onions, black beans, and corn in here, and I'm just put some lemon juice in there and mixed it with the poco picante salsa mix. Again, I can make as much or as little as I want. I don't buy salsa from the store anymore. It does not go white and moldy in my fridge anymore. You know how many salsa jars I've thrown away? A lot. I'm sure you have too. So there we go. Salsa is complete. So the next thing I'm going to do, something I don't know if I've ever shown you guys here before, but I am making some creamy ranch, Chipotle ranch dressing. Because again, we're going to make bowls. Right? That's a good segue there. Hold on. So I'm going to check on, now watch for the magic steam. Woo! I think you can see it from there. So I'm going to use the spoon once again, separate it out. I'll show you in just a second. It's totally juicy in here. It's not going to come out dry. Everybody always asks me that at every in-person class I do. Is it going to be rubbery? And it's not, because I get to taste it. But you're going to have to take my word for it, and your hosts who have tried it. Okay, here we go. That is not rubbery. So, go ahead and put that. And I'm just going to put it in there for another minute, just to make sure everything is cooked well. Oh, I was going to show you. I'll show you how juicy it was. So here we go. There we go. I don't know if you can see that from in there. I can see that camera is changing, but anyhow, there we go. Yum yum. All right. So here we go. This goes back in here. Okay. And another minute, and it'll be done. Let's see. Where was I? Oh, I was gonna make some Chipotle ranch dressing. So all you need to do is I started out with, I've got my creamy ranch dip mix, and the recipes are always in the back of everything Epicure. The recipes are always on the jars and the packets, so you don't have to worry. So I did a half a recipe. It's only 2 of us. I don't need a full recipe. So I put in a 1/4 cup each mayo and Greek yogurt and some milk to just make it runny enough. So here's my dressing right here. This is the Greek yogurt, the mayonnaise, 1/4 cup Greek yogurt, 1/4 cup mayonnaise, and just enough milk to make it the consistency of dressing. And then I'm just going to put in a tablespoon of the ranch dressing mix. This is so versatile, you guys. People use it to coat chicken. What else did I use it for? I've heard of so many things where, you know how you dip the chicken in seasoning and then you put it in a crumb mix and then bake it. It's really super good. Or you can probably put some in the crumb mix if you want. And then I'm going to use the Chipotle aioli mix. It's a favorite. You can make it. You can mix it with a mayo, and it's a great sauce for like when you make fajitas with tortillas. But I love to add it to creamy ranch so that I can make a Chipotle ranch dressing. So I'm going to put a teaspoon of that in there. I'm going to stir it around. Oh, I forgot my whisk. Luckily, it's in this drawer. It's our mini whisk. Look how cute it is. I love it. I love this thing. It has so many tines on it. Look at like how dense those are. It's a really handy tool. I thought, what's the big deal about a mini whisk? And I found out it's really cool. All right, so I'm just going to mix that all in there. It has, you can see in the creamy ranch, you can see little flakes of whatever they have in there. Let me see. Chives. That's what that is. There's little green flakes in there. Everything is super fresh when it reconstitutes in the liquids that you cook with. It's really awesome. I love it. All right. I'll taste that a little bit later, but it looks like that was a good enough amount of Chipotle. So there we go. Dressing is ready. And that's it, you guys. I just made dinner. It's 7:44 now. Everything was chopped. It took a little bit of prep, but if you do a meal prep on a Sunday, that works. Now to recreate this meal, when you go to shop and then go to, I think it's collections, you can pick up the Mexican Good Food Real Fast Mexican kit. Now it includes the guacamole, the fajita, the poco picante, and 2 envelopes of enchilada, which are excellent. That's that and a steamer. And then the only other things that are kind of like separate are the Chipotle aioli. which is so awesome just by itself mixed up in sour. I mix it in sour cream all the time when I do these bowls. But today I just did it with the ranch. So the ranch is also separate. We have tons of dressings. Dressings is another thing I never never buy anymore because I can make as much or as little as I want. And we have like 5 or 6 different dressings. So, and like I said, you can use the seasonings for different things that I'm showing you because it's so flexible. So you can see like how flexible it is to make bowls. I just wanted to show you 2 things because they're new products from this season. And one is a chop salad mix, and the other one is the tahini power bowl. So see how you can just get stuff from your pantry or your fridge, and you just mix up these dressings and pour it over the whole bowl. So simple, even simpler than what I just did. And if you wanted to, you could make some chicken. Like I have this urban garlic here. I could totally have just put this on the chicken, this urban garlic. It's called a dip mix, but again, you can use it to season whatever you like. Dip mix, and oh, I see a question there. Is there a garlic version of the aioli? Yes, there is. This is urban garlic dip mix. I don't use it ever for dips. I use it on my steamed vegetables all the time. I could have put that on the chicken instead and made the bowl like completely Italian, right? A little bit of cooked pasta, some zucchini. I could cook it or leave it raw, like whatever you prefer. You could totally make a different bowl. Asian bowls I do all the time. We have a good food, real fast, Asian meal kit in the collections that has a sesame ginger dressing and Asian stir fry. So you just make the sesame ginger dressing and you use the Asian stir fry on your protein, and it is just delicious. You use a little bit of rice noodles. You can do mushrooms, and you can use corn in that too. I mean, just the possibilities are absolutely endless. So anyhow, that's why I wanted to show you the bowls, to show you how easy it is. So I have got, let's see, one more thing. I'll show you this right here. This is our current promotion. So for $60 and up orders, you get to choose a free meal solution. So you get to choose from pulled pork, Thai coconut soup, or chocolate mud pie. So that is Dinner's on Us for $60 subtotal before shipping and tax, if there is any. You get to choose one of those meal solutions. And don't forget, if you want to do your host a favor, you want to try Epicure, like I said, the best way to try are the collections, like I just showed you, and also the Epic Box. It comes every month for $32, which includes shipping, 6 meals, and a surprise. I don't know if I showed you guys this last time. There's the dessert. This is the citrus bake no lime cheesecake, and there's a dip mix sample, and the surprise was spinach and artichoke dip. And then there's 7 meals in here: Philly style cheesecake, meatloaf, mac and cheese. You get the picture. So sign up for the 12-month because you can cancel at any time. And when you do the 12-month, at 6 months, you get a $20 free product voucher. And at 12 months, you get the 12th month free. And since you can cancel at any time, it's a no-brainer to just sign up for the 12. If you hate it in 3 months, which you won't, you're going to love it. And remember, you can also send it to anybody you like as a surprise, as long as it's before the first of the month. You just change the address. So I'm going to plate this now. I've got a bowl of lettuce. Like I said, we're making bowls. So here, let me do this. Let me set it on my trivet. No, it's going to fall over. Okay, so we've got the lovely fajita. There's the magic steam again. And I've got my grabbers, which is a favorite utensil of mine. It is part of a 6-piece set that hosts really love to get for free or half off when their classes qualify. All right, so here we go. We got some fajita meat. Let me see. You can see that pretty good, right? Okay. And so I'm going to put that and set it aside. Oh, there's also some 5-pack collections I forgot to mention. Skillet meals, wok wonders, set it and forget it, sheet pan meals, steamy fast dinners, and stovetop pot dinners. That's another way to sample Epicure, because you usually get 3 of each of these when you order. And then if it's like a baked good, usually 2 packets. But with these 5-pack, you get 1 of each, so you get to sample a lot. That and the collections and Epic Box are the best options for sampling Epicure. So and now I'm going to put a little bit of this yummy salsa in the corner here. And a little bit of, and I didn't forget the chocolate pudding. I'm going to bring that out too. I'm going to put that like kind of like right in the middle there. And then I've got some, I like the, I have red peppers in there that are cooked, but I always like having a little bit of raw pepper just for the difference in texture. I'm just like that. And I've got a little bit of, I've got black olives here. I like these things. My boyfriend doesn't, so I guess this is mine. Okay. And a little bit of cheese. I am doing a challenge at my gym right now. You guys have been, I've been doing it for a week. Do I look skinnier? You guys have known me for about a week now. Just a tiny bit of cheese. What else do I have? And we'll go with some of this dressing here. I need to bring a little spoon, but I can just use my measuring spoon since I'm already done with it. So we'll just drizzle some of that on there. And there you go. It's a completely balanced meal. You got protein, a little bit of fat, especially from that avocado. You got a ton of veggies. Have you counted how many veggies we have in here? I think you count the avocado. I don't know why I'm bending over. I don't know. I think you count avocado as a fat when you're doing diet stuff. You got these here, and then we've got, I have some cilantro. So if you like cilantro, you can go ahead. Cilantro is very detoxifying for the body. Did you know that? And then you've got, look at all this fiber we got with black beans and corn and tomatoes and onions are really good for your immune system. And lemon juice. You can't go wrong, you guys. Okay. So, I'm going to set this aside so it doesn't get in our way. And I'm going to bring out the chocolate pudding, which is set by now, and show you what I'm going to do with that. Okay, so now we've got a set chocolate pudding for sure, and I've got one of my little mini glasses. So I was at the, I should have wanted to, let me find that whisk again. I like to whisk it. Oh, I can't do that. Let me grab another whisk. The thing that had the raw chicken in it was in the sink with it. Okay. I like to whisk it just a little bit. It smooths it out a little bit. It makes it much smoother. Oh, that's much better. Okay. I only discovered, I've been doing this for over 2 years, and I just discovered this trick like last month. All right, you're always learning, always learning. Okay, here we go. So we got some chocolate pudding. So yummy, so good. And I like putting, I got some Cocoa Crunch here, which is just it's called a whole food topper. It's got some chia and some psyllium husk, which is good fiber. And then I'm going to put on, I got some organic berries while I was at the store today picking up. I didn't know I was going to make this stuff until I went to the store today. It just occurred to me that that's what I really wanted for dinner, so that's what I made. Because I'm literally making our dinner, as always. Okay. If you had some a little bit of whipping cream, you could put some on there, You're indulging a little bit more. So there we go. So there we go. Cute little dessert. That's it, you guys. Let's see. What time is it? 7:53. So I don't know. I have time for a few questions if now that I don't have to look down anymore. Are there any questions that I didn't... Will this thing let me scroll or no? Oh, yeah, it does. Okay, hold on. Let me go back a little bit and see if anybody questions back there. Let's see. I don't see any questions. Okay. If there's no questions, I'll leave you to it because I would like to eat my dinner, but here's dinner. This is one serving here, you guys. So many veggies. Oh, the lettuce too, right? So a bowl and a perfect chocolate pudding and fruit cup. And I'm going to take a picture of this and I will post it somewhere in the group. And that would be it, you guys. So if you missed anything, go back and watch the replay. And I will see you in the group, okay? Thanks. Good night.